Happy Saturday. I hope you are all having a great weekend. So it's time for a new INGTV because so many of you asked me to post swatches of this blush palette right here from Nars. This is going to be part of the holiday collection. Unfortunately, I've been away from the beauty world for quite a while, so I don't know what the collection is going to feature. I have only this palette right here. I also posted yesterday, I believe, on the blog, the Infatuation palette that has just a similar packaging, but instead of 3 shades, it features, instead of 6 shades, it features only 3 shades. So let's talk about this one for a little bit. So this is the box right here. The palette name is Hot Tryst. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. So on the back we have the color, the packaging, and all the shades with the ingredients mentioned with the ingredients, and it says it's a blush palette. So as you can see, the packaging is very fancy, very modern. When I'm going to open it, we have the 6 shades right here. I believe these shades are perfect from fair to medium and darker skin tone, because some of them are like less pigmented, others are more pigmented, more intense. So you have quite a good variation for each skin tone. I would personally prefer these 2 blushes for my fair skin tone. These are just a bit too much for my preferences and for my light skin color. And these 2 right here, these are the highlighters. So basically we have different finishes, from matte to a bit shiny and a touch of shimmer. Obviously this highlighter has just a little bit of shimmer to it. So the palette is quite big, it's sturdy, the packaging feels a bit heavy. This is the size of it, so my hand, and this is the size of it. The colors are quite wearable. So as I said, the first row right here, so the first row, it has these colors that are a bit less pigmented than the second row. And I've done swatches for you to see it, live swatches right now, and I swatched them on my arm without any primer, without any base. So this is how they swatch on bare skin. So from the bottom is I started to swatch the top row from the bottom, so that's the first highlighter. As I said, it's not very pigmented. I did 2 layers for that one to show up on the skin. The other one, as you can see, is a very dirty sheer rose. It barely comes up on my skin, and that was only in a single layer. The third color was also in a single layer, and as you can see, it's more pigmented. That's why I said that these 2 can be used for medium and darker skin tones. Now moving on with this highlighter right here, which you can see it has a touch of shimmer, and it's in 1 layer as well on bare skin. And the other 2, and the last one, is definitely made for medium darker skin tones as a blush. So basically we have 2 highlighters, I believe, and 2 blushes. So these 2 are more like a matte finish, and this one have a bit of sparkle to them, or like a satin finish. I will post the review of this palette as well on the blog if you guys are interested, and when I will have more information I will post that on the blog. So